I just wanted to make this public announcement for a minute. Um, you know, like the statement in the title says, there is an absolutely, I experience my personal experience within this country I've always lived. The people who descend from here, wherever they might be in the world, they show, they hold absolutely no love, no love, absolutely no love in them heart for anything. I've never experienced it, witnessed it, right? My whole life is based off of this whole statement, right? Where I, in a, from I was an infant, right? My parents that were murdered, right? I had no preconceptions or notions or even opinions about it because I was an infant. To me, I just was brought up in a highly hostile environment that was conducive to any form of growth, understanding, nurture, none. Absolutely was bearing of all of those stuff, right? So it's kind of, it's kind of, I don't really try to think about it too much, right? If I do end up thinking about it, is to how to know what to do now and how to operate and function. If say this person, say this person is a snake, they've always shown themselves to being a snake from way when. Why now? It would just occur out of the blues, they're just going to stop being a snake. I don't know. But these people will try manipulate you, try guilt trip you, try do everything, right? In my country, we call it generalship. I never really understood the meaning of general, being general or generalship until it occurs when, since this year, you know, I noticed, I know that I haven't been posting much. I've been real busy, right? And my intent was like, no, my sister, I will only be able to post whenever I feel the intent to post something, right? But outside of that, and I don't sure about being consistent with the page like that. I just using it to document everything until I had created this page because multiple pages, YouTube pages, I had people hacking them. This is the life experience, I'm not involved in anything. I've never been involved in anything, right? Never ever involved in anything. I grew up off of things like Bill Cosby, Caillou, fucking Caillou. You think say somebody who a child who watched Caillou was influenced and inspired to get himself involved in all sort of, yo, I don't even know what to call it. You see me? I don't even know what to call it. Caillou, you know, Caillou, somebody who would be inspired to get involved in all sorts of things that put my life at risk, make me feel like even now, as a good song, it's still a risk. It's still a risk just being around. More time I just say, you know what, I feel like for the stay inside my house car. It seems like would be less trouble. I'm gonna need for go outside to eat. I need for go outside to work. I need for go outside to make money. I need for go outside to do a lot of these things that everybody else seems to be doing. But for some reason, these people think they're almighty or something where I should not even go outside, be outside. Right? I'm not supposed to have nice things. If if I have nice things, it hurt the feelings of everybody on my side of the country. Everybody on east. Everybody on east. Cause I never witnessed this. I live in the garrisons at one point of time, was a working man. Would go work, look clean every day, and the people love me down there. This is garrisons, you know. So I don't know what's going on with the rest of the country. What's the garrison is one of growing up. I always growing up here in Garrison is one of the most dangerous places out here. I mean, is that G down there all up to the other day, them a beg for me to come back. I could have walked, must say, freaking um, 8 o'clock in the night, come back from work. Nobody now trouble me, nobody now look for happening. No, there's no problem. Won't come back from work. Everybody are carry vibes. Everybody out there, live it up. Out there party, drive car, big car, this and that car. Everybody working. Everybody working to make deals. You see me? We're not watching no face, nothing like that. Right? So it's just discombobulating to me to try comprehend what's going on. You see me? Because I'm not doing nothing. I'm not saying nothing to nobody. I don't trust nobody, not a single soul. And after all people who supposed to have my back, I deal with me. I deal with me. I deal with me. It does make you feel how we and all these people who insist to conduct themselves at this capacity is always the people from this country. This country. The company I work at now, right? For the people. Anybody, if you are from America and are familiar with Agent John from Optimum, I am Agent John from Optimum. You see me? So all me I setting up, me I save on the bills, me I save on the money. This and that is all me. You see me? It's always it has been me on the phone with you, helping you to save your bills, understand your bills and stuff like that. You know, so I work at Optimum, right? I work at Optimum within my country. Certain things I can't disclose on this and that. Head office is in New York, right? If you want anything, knowing anything about whatever, is in New York, right? So I work at Optimum and I help a lot of people, right? So these people always, all of my customers always feel so impressed that, they would like to give me something. They would like to tip me. They would like to, for the services. And it just so happens that, I build up a lot of trust with my customers, right? I build up a lot of trust with my customers that, even rub me the right way, right? Where me I look say like all these people believe in me and trust me. So like, you know, at the workplace I experiencing, it's not the company itself, it's the agents them, right? It's the agents them and usually they send people to observe us and stuff like that. But certain things, I don't know, it being documented. 'Cause I make sure I report it. Because since I started working at this place, it's bare intent to just get rid of me and fire me and for no reason. And literally, I'm the best agents. All of y'all who is my customers and who have been telling me and who have not only been telling me, telling my y'all tell my managers and all them stuff that they tell me when y'all call them and tell them, and also give me the record, cause they grading, they scoring me low, they scoring me low, they scoring me low for me, right? And they always hack so for my customers who I tell say I have system issues and supposed to call you back and all them stuff there. If y'all even listening, you know, it just so happens that they keep on hacking my system so I can assist you. You get me? They keep on hacking my system, them change my password, and I'm still trying to help the customer with them issue. Right? These are the things I experience, from OJ Hudson. There's the ETC. And I might be laughing, but I laughing so I calling out names. And name dropping. And name dropping. You see me? Me not hide. I know says you. This is why I reported you. And then him come back to me and when them inform him of the atrocities he's been performing in the office, him come to me, I try to be sneaking and slick and talk about how I never come to him and this and that so he can go up the chain of ambulance or whatever. And I saying, you think I fool? What you think the HR department is for? The HR department is there for, so I don't have to do that. Right? But he's trying to conduct himself. But I checkmate him the other day. I checkmate him. Him didn't even know I'm ready for him. Him thinks me is a sneaking person. No, I did make it no to him, so I was going to go to the HR department. I said it so many times, it seems like I'm going to have to go to the HR department. God, this is getting ridiculous. I've been harassed by the females in there, and it seems like he is an inside job, and they just getting the strips. They're just catching on to whatever movement, they're just mimicking his movement to set up things accordingly to whatever him trying to his agenda, right? So when him starts I forget my password, right? Him never ever impose the idea first, say, maybe it's a system issue, cause they never inform me. Is when I get on the floor, then I get for be informed that there's a lot of system issues. There's updates and stuff like that that we're currently doing at Optimum, right? I tell you, my customers that all the time. So if they're experiencing any technical issues, service down, such and such is not that we don't care or we have some malintent towards you or some personal towards you. We're making the updates to accommodate our customers, right? Next year, we're gonna have 5G set up for all the customers who willing to convert into 5G if they want the LTE, the limited technology enhancer, whatever that word, wherever the E did, I don't really remember what it means, right? It's going to be there same way, right? So I check how me checkmate the brother. The brother don't know, say I documenting everything in my head, everything. It's just that it occurred, I thought, at the time, when all the chaos happened, things it was going to blow over the next day. So I never look on the time and see what time it is, and 10:45, OJ come and say such and such to me. I I felt uncomfortable, and you know, while I was on the phone, you always keep on being nitpicky, which is not even nitpicky, right? Cause look how long my customers I shout out for give me the promotion. How much more customers have to come and say, yo, give me a promotion. You see me? So, I just don't like how he's in control of my money. Really and truly. Cause I going through hell. I going through hell. I just was locked out last night because people thief stole my keys. Right? I have nobody to call upon. This is why I'm here on YouTube decompressing right now. God, it's getting too much. It's getting too much. Or you can have so much people. You have friends, girlfriend. You can't even so much as ring them phone to say, yo. Not even say, yo. You see me? So this is what happens when you start climbing up the ladder as a melanated man, a man of color in the islands. This is what start happening. So I say, yo, what me really do to deserve this? I'm not even entertaining this shit anymore. You see me? I just want to do me. I just want to do me. Even though being online same way, to be honest, alphabet boys, please don't hold me towards this, and I plead the fifth. But it's like incriminating myself. It's like being online. There's nothing behind that when I say that. But I'm saying, yo, like this internet thing, this always a post up on the internet seem like it's trouble. It's more trouble than it benefits. As a 12, 25-year-old melanated man now, colored man, island man. Me's out here. I don't really have my visa for fly out yet. We're on it. We're working on it. But things just occur that people just switch up on me. So I don't know really what's going to happen for the future. I just working now. I know a lot of things I'm going to have to do for my household. And it's really rough. It's really rough because I might even feel like I go outside and waste that. I just got inside like 2 hours ago. No, an hour ago. No, hour and 2 hours ago. Right? I'm gonna have to change my locks them. I'm gonna have to change my locks them. And these people still targeting me. I'm just trying to build up my time for defend myself. But them still running down on me in my house. I don't know what this is about, how people can do these things, and then they quote the law as if the law is on their side. And it's getting that joke is getting pretty old right now. It's getting pretty old. Like they even bring a police in here. People running on me in my house, and I call the police. These people call the police, and the police come and assaulted me. And this is not no white police. This is not no white police. This is not no white man. Where them always are call them pigs and all them stuff there. Me now, I start feel like me start to take it as an insult to my intellect when me see these things transpire and being said online, cause I saying, yo, to be honest, me rather deal with a white police than any. I'm not really trust that. If me not have no money, if me not have no money, if me not have no money, I go in with the white police all the time, every day. Every day. No questions asked, no qualms, no nothing. If officer, you need to handcuff me, just handcuff me and safely bring me to the police station. Unharmed. Not even unarmed, unharmed. You see me, I'll cooperate. Anything you ask me do, I don't say I am innocent. I think you just happen to make a mistake. Maybe, there's a lot of tall guys I don't know. I don't really see them that much, but I know say it's not me. It's not me, you see me? And from you talk to them just let you go and say, it's mistake. What's hard in that? Communication. You have to make them know what's going on. Tell them, say, yo, I just was driving from school. I don't know what happening right now. I just came here, just came on this side. I don't know. I drive in a car. Anybody who you looking for is on foot. He's on foot. So y'all need to hurry up and find this motherfucker. Y'all need to hurry up and find this motherfucker. Cause he might get further, even further, with all this time being wasted. They have me at the station questioning me, and I don't know absolutely not anything. Isn't it? So I don't know. It's becoming like my go around people. Everybody my go around, if you like, if them is such people from here, if you like I am danger in my life, not all of them. Not all of them. But me I say, yo, oh you just not really there, so. Like why it does feel like you're just trying to be not really there, here and there. Like, no love, no nothing. No love, no passion, no compassion, no. Absolutely zero, bro, and it's getting ridiculous. Like everything I do is and I from one of my you customers, how I am on the phone. I think you guys, I don't know how, by just saying few words to y'all guys can disseminate my whole entire character. Which 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 confuse me because it always confuse these people out here. These people from is always confuse them. It always confuse them because they try to discriminate against me. I've been highly discriminated in a predominantly, and the people who tend to discriminate me the most is the people who of the darker shade, where I'm more prominently to people from more prominently, I experience it from people who darker than, and then it's very provocative when you have those ones who lighter, who practice this too. You see me? So I don't have nothing. No, you see me? I don't really. If me talk to you, it's just me just see as a brother. Well, let me not say brother. As a male, as we being two males, I don't really trust you in real life. Don't get it twisted. I don't really trust you. If me and you come from relatives, I don't trust you. Zero. Zero. But that's how we tell you you make the mistake. Same time. Same time, just don't make no mistake around me too early. Right? Too early. Right, but I just keep my corners closed. I just keep to myself. This is my public announcement to the world, and what else? Yeah, like I said, I don't know what would stop. It's just in the air. I don't think anybody would really get what I'm saying about that. Maybe if you're like some kind of engineer, which I was working on towards being tell. All of this craziness happening now. I'm a billing agent. I tell people about their bills. Yeah, I like the job. I like the pace of the challenge. It's just it's not the environment itself, you know. I just don't know why I came in and like so much hate towards me, and now it's gotten extreme, right? And it's stressing. It causing me to build up habits to compensate or over over you overdo habits to compensate this big inconvenience to me, because I like I don't like stress at all, like zero, right? Because I have to do all the thinking, all the decision making, right, on behalf of my own life, right? Everything, right? There's nothing. I don't get no advice since I've been born, or not. Nobody tell me nothing but try to deceive me, try to manipulate me, try to dumb me down, try to withhold, and it felt like the capacity I'm working at now, I never, but it's still too much for me. I know I'm not finishing my sentences, but I just don't feel like that was necessary to say. So that's why I never heard finish hear me say that sentence. You know? I just realized like for the past The past 12 years, I've been in shock. The past 12 years, I've just been in shock. And I never know, because I just was like trying to soldier it on. Because that's the only thing I knew. I grew up on, you know, like I mentioned, Caillou, Bill Cosby, and a plethora of other TV shows, right? And those still instill, I believe they instill a quality value to me. Like I grew up off of Fresh Prince. So that's why you see me well talk up and down and move up and down and stuff like that. Cause I discovered, I'm stated this multitude of times on my channel. I discovered in 5th grade when you're acting a manner of like that, it grabs people's attention in a different way, right? Even if they don't like you, it's hard not to like you because you're such a likable person, right? And you just keep your hand hidden like a magician. Like a magician, they don't know what you, they don't even know what you're even doing this for. And by time them even check, they wasted a lot of time. By time them even go for think, they wasted a lot of time. 1 year had gone by. Uh, everything already took place. You feel, you feel, the whole out of feel. You see me? So these things had mold me into the person I am today. That's what I'm trying to state. And because of that, somehow, for some reason, I'm still experiencing difficulties, which I feel like say, I'm not supposed to be experiencing no difficulties, because I'm not doing anything. All me I do is what has to be done. I am not a criminal. I don't even know how to steal. The one thing I will publicly state now before this information is caught on to and manipulated to other people's favor, right? I do know to pick locks. I've been picking locks since I watched Scooby. That one time I watched Scooby Doo where Daphne had picked the lock. And I said, wait, is that real? I'll just allowing these people to lock me inside? That's what you're telling me? I saw a paper, I saw a paper clip the other day. You're telling me, yeah, I just been in here, stuck in this house, in this room. And I could I go outside? No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let me try this. This must not be real. And I just pick it. And then I say, wait, I can use this for the future to do something. And you see me, we just have it locked. But, it's just crazy, bro. Everything just, the whole life been just flashing before my eyes. And, even the level that I working at now and what's going on now, it crept up on me. I never saw it coming. And then we just had to adapt and go with the flow. And it's been very hard. You know, I make it. I think I make it look easy, but it's not really easy in the cognitive department. Cause it's really hard to read these people. Like I told you, I grew up off of mostly. Although I do have exhibit a mentality that seems like would be a foreigner to be a foreigner to most Americans or people in the United States. That's conducive to I never accept all of y'all ideologies. That's the ones that suit me, that suited me. But you know, I'm from this island, so and then these people was always I always found it weird where we had a friend at the workplace, and he might tell me the Schweppes, he might tell me the details, he might tell me everything. Cause I just always had a hunch, right? But I always saying why it seemed like it's just me alone. So what is occurring? There is a war, internal war between people who live in the hills and people who live on the flat. Right? So if you live up in the hills, that is this go back to the internal class where I don't see cause the people in the hills are probably more dangerous than the people. There's no unity. I see there's a unity or some kind of what would I call it? Ecosystem, right? Not saying it's a balanced ecosystem, but there's an ecosystem where all these people can cooperate and synchronize themselves for work against me. Right, this is what I'm noticing. They don't need to be told any information. Nobody need to tell them where I come from or my name. They're just able to look for me, make come to this definitive conclusion. Say, all right, this guy live up in the hills. Make we murder him. You see me? But I always pick up on it. I am not fool, and I'm just glad that this guy finally tell me. Cause it's like, how did I not know? It's not even like that. Cause if I did even know people that fight me for not know, I think of it that way when it's really the truth and the matter of what I'm experiencing. And this brother tell me say it even rough for him. Him have him family same way. Cause it's hard for him. I guess when I was working at that place called Fusion, I guess um we had been working at the same time, but I never knew him. But him recognized me because I was working down there too, right? I never knew him at the time. So I guess he followed my lead and moved to Optimum, right? So when we here, when him see me the other day and would start reason, he might tell me, say, yo, the reason why we having it harder for get any job or when we go to these workplace and this and that, them these people are discriminating against us because we come from the hills. And I said, how these people would know, even know? How these people would even know? Cause I don't even go on and tell my credentials like that. The only person I would know is the people who employ me. Right? The people who read my resume. Right? So I don't know if they're going and looking up whatever, whatnot, you know. And then sometimes these people will trick you. They maybe have it on their mind and put you in a position cause them position in the current um establishment or company, you have to, you would get the impression of a first that is harmless and just to follow protocols, right? And these people taking your information to use it against you and for how them going to treat you, right? This don't seem like this don't sound like systematic racism where you see these people constantly complain about because Jamaican people constantly still to this big they claim and say burning out Babylon and one my whole entire life. I saying this system, these people, cause they I don't mean the level I working at and been moving now and the stuff with the stuff I know, there is no system. There is nothing, there's no devil out there that's hitting whacking people on the head. They're like whack-a-mole were popping up and they're stopping you. Is the people them playing gatekeepers, and these are not people who are in form of any esoteric or any form of knowledge, mystic or any form of knowledge that is these are regular people that went to school like me and you and take all sort of egregious, negative, low vibrating intentions and that's the vessel of this intention, right? To go around and cause chaos and corruption. Uh, this is why the country stay like this, because too much of these people does there, right? And then in the workplace, you think they're innocent because they're cold. In real life, these people are the ones who are cowards, right? And they're able to get by because when they came to these establishment, it was what it was. It was what it was initially intended to be, a stress-free environment. And then when they come and move up the hierarchy, they come and creating all sort of bringing this, uncivilized, barbaric type of, you know, environment, right? All employees, some of them, is just been an embarrassment. You see me? Embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Our employers are Caucasian men. And as a melanated man, knowing of the quote unquote racist opinions that's been circumnavigating media for what, centuries now. And then seeing how these people conduct themselves, uh, carry themselves, and them appearance. It's like every day is like a menstrual cycle, to be honest. It's like I don't know if some of these people black facing or something. Them people out there black facing. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It is, and they think I'm laughing because I'm laughing with them. No, I'm laughing at them to laugh off kind of this kind of fuck show. Cause more time it just feel like I'm in a zoo. You see, man, people will take what I'm saying offensive because I live where I live and saying it. But take a minute and look good. Look at it good. That look right to you. I don't know if you have people in your house like that, but Jano, only Jano, you see me sometimes. Me connect to Ja, me connect to Ja, and me still don't know. Me still don't know. It come like, me not even want no more time, but this one. live up out of this country, do what man need for do. That is required of me to do what God set out for me.